Hey y'all, it's me. It's your girl, the real deal, Anita Skills Reaction. Y'all do a favor, hit the like button for me coming in, okay? If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. You wouldn't be wasting your time. You can't get it no realer than what I bring it. Now, I'm gonna be the one to set this thing out today, okay? Boosie, you know, ain't you the one got all the little kids? You got a lot of little children, huh? Cause I'm not afraid to say what I have to say to Boosie. People, this is for entertainment purposes, criticism, and teaching. If you don't get out my ear, you know what, oh shoot, where the damn, come on, let me get over here. Everybody hold on, y'all. You know what get on my nerves? And it's really sad. Boosie so worried about Wade and Gabrielle. Wade and Gabrielle's son. He's so worried about Gabrielle's son and Wade's son until he done forgot that he got children. He has forgotten that he has little children. And let me tell you something. You gonna realize one day that you gonna have to answer to God yourself. You sit here talking about that man and that woman's son being a girl until you don't forget you got little children yourself. You don't know which way they gonna go. Don't nobody choose the way they children go. You all, Boosie, you are wrong. Absolutely wrong to sit here and determine and to talk about somebody else's child. You got your own children to worry about. Hold on a minute. You have your own sons and daughters to worry about while you worrying about Gabrielle and Wade's son. Because we're going to be sitting back in a couple more years looking at you crying about the way your child is, the way your child gonna be. You don't choose the way. You can't, that's not nobody's place to go around and talk about somebody else's child being gay and their hair and they this, how to raise their child. Raise your own children, as long as your children don't come out that way. Cause baby, what goes around, come right back around. Leave that man and his child alone. You don't have to deal with that. Let that child go through whatever he wants to go through. You doing the same identical thing he did. Y'all don't take time out for y'all kids. No, you don't. No, you don't. You so busy smoking and smoking with them, and you think that turning them on the girls, you think you doing the right thing. But you don't realize later in life, your your son's so young, they might not even want no stuff no more. They might want to switch over and go to they tired of women. So you are absolutely out of place worrying about Gabrielle and Wade's son being who he is. Cause look now, you think all that screaming and hollering and talking negative about who Wade's son, who Gabrielle's son is, to you gonna read what you sow. Okay? You ain't been down that road yet. Don't forget now. You got a whole lot of children. And you keep screaming, sitting here talking about you ain't that way, you ain't this way, and you ain't got nothing to do. And all the men who like that laughing along with you. Academic and what's the name? Y'all laughing with him. All right now. Some of y'all, it seems like y'all got a little sugar in y'all blood. And y'all sitting there, another man sitting there laughing about what another man saying about Wade. That's so wrong. That's so out of place. That is so out of place. That is so out of place. I really think that's the most disrespectful thing you could ever do. That is the most disrespectful thing you could say and do to somebody else's child. Leave Wade and his daughter alone. The way his child turned out to be ain't got nothing to do with Boosie and his children. Boosie, it ain't got nothing to do with you and your kid. You better worry about your own children. That's what you better worry about. Worry about your own children. You got about what, 20, 10? How many children you got? All right. If it don't be them boys, it's gonna be that girl. You think right now your children got a boyfriend, yeah, and they got the right, in the way you wanted it to be. Don't let me tell you something. You can get in a situation that you don't have, your sons can have so many different girlfriends until they tired of women because they don't be hurt by women. And then your own child can turn out like that. You don't need to be talking about nobody. That is so wrong. It seems like you upset because you can't be that way. You can be that way if you want to. But you ain't got nothing to do with D. Wade and Gabrielle. I don't even understand why Gabrielle them making you up. Why are they letting you upset them? That ain't your daughter. They son is not your daughter. Well, your son. I mean, his child ain't your child. So why you worry about this what D. Wade and Gabrielle's son is doing? Children doing? Why you worry about their child? I'll get some more breaks. You seem like you upset because you're not accepting the way one of your child is headed. not your job. That's not your job. If the way to accept his child being that way, ain't got nothing to do with you. It ain't got nothing to do with me. It don't have nothing to do with the next woman. It don't have nothing to do with the next man. Mind your business. Mind your business now. You got too many children. And you're going to be one of them daddies that going to go crazy. Because your child decide to go the other way. We don't choose that. We don't choose our child to go this way and that way. There's a lot in the closet men out here. Because let me tell you something. If you can lay up with 2 women being that way, it's the same thing. Let's go. And then you got people laughing with you, talking about D. Wade's son and his child. Better check your own. I'm telling you. Better check your own child. Okay. Better check your. Hey, it's still wrong. If it's 2 female for you, the way you going about it, it's still wrong. In other words, you're saying it's all right for 2 females to be together because you don't accept that way. And you're also saying it's all right. It ain't all right for 2 males. That ain't your job to choose that. Yes, it is. You choose who you want to be with. You choose whoever you choose whoever you want to be with. But you ain't going to be able to choose who your children wants to be with. You want to pray that you don't have to go through. Sorry about that, y'all. I had a phone call. Phone always ringing when I'm on live. Boosie, leave that man. Oh, I need some brake pads. Leave Gabrielle and D. Wade son alone because you got a lot of children and one of them gonna hurt you. One of them gonna hurt you. One of your children gonna hurt your feelings. We as parents don't choose that the road. We pray and hope that it don't happen like that. But when it happen like that, it's up to them to accept the way it is. How can you sit there and talk about D. Wade children and then a lot of stuff that you do, you doing the same thing. You doing the same thing. You doing the same thing. You going around here sleeping with 2 women. That ain't no different. You telling your daughter eyes, in other words, what you doing, everything is allegedly. What you doing is telling your daughter it's right what she's doing If your daughter decides it's all right if my daughter do it, but y'all boys, y'all can't do it. Man, you gonna have your feeling gonna get hurt, Boosie. When your feeling get hurt, I'm gonna be sitting back. I'm gonna be up in my 80s, looking at you drinking my coffee, saying, uh-huh. What goes around, come around now. I'm telling you. What goes around, come around, Boosie. You worrying about that man and his son. You better pray to the Lord. You don't have to go through this with your son. Don't let. I'm telling you, you one of your children could be sitting there begging, saying, "My dad don't even know I'm like that," and he just talking about them. I'm just not gonna do my hair like that. I'm not gonna be that side of it. I'm gonna be this side of it. I'm gonna have me a woman, and then I'm gonna have me a man on the side. That's what you telling your children. Because bashing other people who the way they are, it's gonna hurt your feeling, man. It's gonna hurt your feeling. I'm telling you. It's gonna hurt your feelings. So while you talking about Gabrielle and D Wade, child, Boo said, you got a lot of children, bruh. Bruh, be ready for it, bruh. Be ready for it, because you all in the media. Bruh, when it hit you, Boo said, people gonna be looking at you. It's a reason why you are so the way you are. See, you start your boys out early. That don't mean nothing. You start your boys out early, letting them be with women. That ain't how you choose that mentally. That's what they choose mentally. They didn't choose that physically. Yeah, I saw. You know what? I'm gonna tell you that I'm almost at work. Boosie, you wrong. Get out them people biz and worry about them 12 children you got. How many children you got? I don't care. If you got 2, you better worry about them 2. Because these days, it's easy to get like that. It's easy to be that way. It's easy. And then you got other men laughing with you. Boosie, right? Boosie, right? Boosie, funny. Them be the same man doing the same thing D Wade's son doing. But the only thing is, D Wade's son ain't hiding his. His mama and dad didn't have time for him. His dad didn't have time for him. Cause he was so busy trying to make money and provide for his children and put it out there and put food on the table and get education for them playing sports. See, when you know, sometimes you can still spend all the time in the world with your children, and you don't choose for them to go that way. Something happened to that boy to make him go that way. And then if he want to go that way, what you got to do with it? You better worry about how many children you got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many? 10? I don't know. But out them 10, it's going to be 1. It's going to be 1. And Boo said, you give me your children while you sitting up there worried about them. It's a lot of things that you do with your children a lot of people don't agree with. You all in the news worrying about somebody else. You all working in the news worrying about somebody else's child. What's up, Sandrio? He running around trying to be regulate other people's sexual organ. Come on now. What's up, Tony? I mean, what D Wade? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. What D Wade children got his son? D is doing something that he has never done. Is spend time with his child, accepting his child the way he is. D Wade is so guilty that he didn't spend time with his child. You got all them children. You better be prepared you better be prepared, Boosie. You better be prepared. And all them folks laughing at you because you joning that man child. You are so wrong. You joining a child because the way he want to be. If his daddy raised him wrong, his daddy raised him wrong. What you got to do with it? What you got to do with it? That man made a mistake. He made a mistake. He saw his mistake, but that's his child. He ain't got to not love his child because his child chose that way. He lost this. He lost the way he. Now, if that boy grow up and want to change, he ain't gonna be able to change back. That doctor already done told him that. It's so easy to turn each year. You know one thing we as parents got to stop saying. We got to stop. We got to stop. I did when I looked at that was camper. I forgot. Telling our children, telling our daughters. We got to start telling our daughters. What's up, T? We got to start telling our daughters. Stop. Don't you? You better not be talking to no boys in school. And I mean it. If I find out that you talking to a boy in school, I'm gonna slap your head. I'm just using this as an example. I'm gonna do this to you. I'm gonna do that to you. We gotta start telling our daughters that what we doing is opening up the door for our daughter to like girls. Well, Mama, you said I couldn't talk to boys, so I got to talk to girls. We tell our sons it's okay for you to like girls, but look, leave them gals alone now. If you get like that, just let me know. And Boosie, what you did was gave your sons, make your son. You said it. I want to know. You said what you said. You let your son. You get older women, get him. Yes, what you said. But don't you know he can still be bisexual? Did you know he can still like men? Did you know that he can still like men and hide that situation from you? Because he know that's how you feel and you his daddy? Anybody with children ain't got no business going around the internet, dogging other folks' children out. It's not funny. If D Wade want to ride in the car with his son, his son got yellow hair and he got red hair. So what? What does that got to do with you? I seen him. That's his son. That's his daughter. That's his daughter. He don't got his sex. He got it. It is what it is. 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 You ain't got nothing to do with it. Why that bother you so much? Exactly, because the experience of an older woman might have messed that boy head up. Yeah, man. And you all on the internet talking about D-Way. You are so wrong talking about somebody else's child. Because we don't choose our child preps. But remember what you saying. You doing all that preaching and think it's funny. You got academics. You got academics and other people thinking it. Let me let my window up. That's all in my conversation. You got academics and everybody else laughing along with you, talking about D-Wade child. And some of y'all means like that. We can see it in y'all. We can hear it in y'all voice. And another thing, you telling your children it's okay. Mentally, you telling your children it's okay for my daughter to be like that because that's two females. But it ain't all right if y'all boys be like that. Because that ain't how it's supposed to be. That's wrong. That is so wrong. That's a misunderstanding. That's a misconception. Let them children. We need to let our children choose the way. We don't hate it. I hate it. But you wrong. You are so wrong. Being with two women being together ain't no different than two men being together. Then you need to stop that. Cause in other words, you telling your girlfriend or your significant other, I don't care if you go bring your girlfriend with me in the bed. It's all right. Bring your girlfriend. I know you weren't trying to get that big old truck down that little bit of street. In other words, you telling either way it's not okay for me. But if 1 or 9 were like that, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm saying is it ain't his child. Why he worried about it? It ain't his child. Why is he worrying about it? Why is it? And he got to go check on. He need to check on him. Y'all, we don't. Parents don't choose. Parents don't choose. We can tell our kids every day, all day, while they young, not do that. But once you don't experience that change, it don't be that way like that. You don't choose to be that way. You fell in love that way. It's a hurt feeling. It's a hurt feeling. I hope she ain't coming up here with me. Oh, that. It's a hurt feeling. Think about it. All right, baby, you can go on bring your girlfriend. You know, you being hypocrite. You're being a hypocrite. You're being a hypocrite and don't even know you being a hypocrite. In other words, that's wrong for y'all men to sit here and say it's all right for two ladies to say it's all right for two ladies, but it ain't right for two men. That's a hypocrite. It ain't right for two women then. Y'all got to stop picking and choosing. Stop picking and choosing the way you want society to be. I don't sit and watch it, and I don't share this experience. I have sat and watched a person ain't never been that way in middle school. That group led that child that way. And a lot of parents don't even know it. When I sit down, I say, Mama told him not to talk to no boys. Daddy told him he could talk to girls. But I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. But I want to go that way too. I want to experience both parts. And if they fall in love that way, they don't choose to fall in love that way. But Boosie, you is absolutely out of place. You are so out of place. That's that woman's stepson. That's Wade's son. If Wade ain't got no problem with the way his son is, that ain't your business. Cause I ain't gonna say nothing. I saw an interview. One of yours. I'm still trying to see that big long truck trying to get down this street, y'all. That big long truck trying to get down this street. The little bitty tiny street. You know what I like about what D Wade doing? He's taking what he missed out with his son and still telling his son, I love you, regardless. Because he felt that he wasn't there. He wasn't there for his son. He wasn't there. And if he chooses to drive around with his son in the car, let that man spend all the time in the world with his son. Because right now, he got to show his son some love. He got to show. His son got so many pain. Y'all just don't know. Y'all celebrity leave y'all children. And like a lot of y'all leave y'all children. Y'all go be with y'all men and y'all woman. You go out there and get on drugs. You leave your children at the house. Y'all take your children. That stuff happen to your children. You can't talk about nobody. How you gonna talk about somebody? There's so many hypocrites out there need to mind their business. Y'all really need to mind y'all business. Cause you wrong. Leave that man alone. If he wanna ride, then well, you know what I like? What D Wade did? D Wade turned his hair pink. He turned his hair pink. His son hair was yellow. He's showing his son love. The way he showed giving back to his son ain't got nothing to do with nobody in this world. It ain't got nothing to do. That man trying to pay that child, let that child know it was my fault. That's what he telling him. That's what he telling him. He ain't saying it. He not saying it. He's showing it. So let me show my son I still love him. Because my fault, I didn't spend time with like a lot of y'all men spend time in jail and ain't spending time with your children. Because you so busy doing other things. That's how you got to come on. Y'all got to step your game up. Where this come from? Negligence. When these mamas need raising these boys and these girls. Negligence. Y'all got to understand that. Y'all got to understand this. This ain't easy than you think it is. This is not easy than you think it is. It's not easy. It's his fault. He know it's his fault. So this should be a lesson to learn to all celebrities. Y'all letting the nannies, raise them just because y'all got a big old pretty house. Children will get tired of big old pretty house. Y'all don't know what's going on in these kids, man. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. That's the same way y'all men do. Y'all walk out your children alive and leave the mamas to raise them. Mama got to show their child some love. Y'all walked out that time. He walked out his child like playing basketball. You in an entertainment business. Just because you got your children or you spending time with your children every day, like the mama doing, like these mothers does every day. And you around here making fun of folks' children. Y'all need to cut it out. That ain't even fun. And academic, you shouldn't even have nothing to say about this. You shouldn't even have that. You are so out of place. Y'all so wrong. Now he choosing. Now Wade is choosing. Now he know I wasn't there for my son. I don't retire from playing basketball. I'm still gonna show my son some. I'm still gonna show my son some love. I have for y'all men like that. Quit leaving these women with these children. Y'all need these women raising these kids. Either you're locked up on drugs or you don't let them down. It ain't no different than it's no different. But hey, it is what it is. It's no different. Only thing D Wade got to do is what he doing. Showing his child that I still love you. And you know, I know he don't went behind that door and cried and said it was my fault. A lot of y'all men need to be crying. Leaving these women here to take care of these kids. Leaving these women here to take care of these babies. And then you want to claim, your mama got you acting like that, you this, that. It ain't no different. What you sitting there talking about is telling the world it's okay for two women, but it ain't okay for two men. You need to stop that. You really need to stop it. That's so hypocritical. It just don't make no sense. That's wrong. If it's all right for two women, it's all right for two men. Regardless of the way you see it. But that's not your child. Gabrielle child. I don't even know why Gabrielle and you get on her nerve. I don't know. I really don't understand. Why is she letting you take? Why is Gabrielle? See, Wade ain't worrying about you. Regardless which way you step away, he's still gonna be Wade. Cause what he doing now is showing his child, I still love you, and he faulting himself. It is his fault. So you think that if you want to talk, Boosie, you think that because you got all your children and you hardcore them, you talking hard court, you hardcore. And when I say hardcore, I mean you cussing and fussing and stuff. Watch what you say. Anytime to be like that, you got to pray. Because you don't know who they falling in love with. That person making change. Children can change mentally now. Now, the only thing, I think that before he made that transition is deep psychology before he changed. Because he got to realize if he changed that, he ain't gonna be able to go back. That come from not spending time with your child. Yeah, it's very dominating. I don't like the way she tries to overshadow the mom. Well, who knows what goes on behind her? It ain't about that. It's not about that. See, what we miss out at is what it is. We miss out on while y'all arguing, fussing and fighting. I'm still gonna be the way I wanna be. That's not why that boy like that. It ain't that right there being dominating and stuff. Ain't got nothing. That boy like that because his dad didn't spend time with him. His mama did. It don't matter with me about them women. I'm speaking on how that child, Campbell. Wait a minute. I'm speaking on D Wade has regret that that's not Gabrielle's child, but I ain't talking about that. D Wade is about to spend time right now with his son because he know he wanted his son's life. He know it. But I like that because he love his son. He's y'all better stop. Sit down, Minnie. Sit down. No. My main thing is right now, these men need to start acting like they so that's nobody's place. It's nobody's place. Boosie is wrong. Boosie is wrong. If that man's son want to do what he want to do, what they got to do with Boosie? Nothing. If D Wade want to ride in the car with his son like that, he has accept his responsibility not being in his child's life. That's what Boosie doing. Boosie is not Boosie, but D Wade is going through a depression. That man going through a depression that don't nobody see, cause you can't see depression. But that's his son. I be wondering. I didn't say nothing about it. I ain't, maybe y'all misinterpreting the way I'm saying what I'm saying. I didn't say nothing wrong with what you said, baby. I'm just telling you about. I ain't talking about. We talking about our conversation before you came in. Now I'm not speaking about that. I'm going back to what I said before you came in. Boosie, you are absolutely wrong. You are so wrong to be talking about somebody else's child. And you got all them children yourself. I don't care if you had one. You still wrong. Worry about your child and let him worry about his child. And Gabrielle need to stay off the media worrying about you talking about Wade. Wade ain't in the news. Wade ain't stunning none of y'all say. Long the Wade can accept his son the way he is, leave that man alone. Because a lot of y'all men locked up in jail ain't raising your child. Gonna be disappointed. But y'all don't care. You don't understand. It's so much a woman can't teach a boy how to be a man. But some of these men can't teach a boy how to be a man. But my thing is, you can't be hypocritic about this thing. You telling them, oh, I go, it's okay for two women to be together. I can deal with that. Yeah, then all the men, yeah, I can deal with it. But I can't deal with it the other way. Yes, y'all do. Some of y'all dealing with it that way. Some of y'all going in both ways. Leave that man and his wife, his son alone. Because what goes around is going to come back around. And people going to be looking at you in the news. Because you don't know what one of your children send back saying to themselves. Like, Dad, they're going to be mad. That's when your kids start going into hiding. Sit down. That's when kids start going into hiding. I'm telling y'all. Be waiting and spend time with your child. But I like how he's spending time with him now. You don't know D Wade. All and everybody can be freaky. So if people can have freaky ways. I think what Gabrielle need to do is push away from what's going on in the media. Because that's not her child. Even though that's her husband, that's not her child. She don't feel what mama feels. But mama's gonna love their child. Cause that's what real mothers do. So Gabrielle need to step out, to move out the way and keep her mouth shut. I do agree with you on that part. Yeah, what it is. She need to step back. She need to step back. She act more like the man than D Wade do. She act more like the man, like you just said. She act more like the man than D Wade. D Wade do. D Wade can be in the closet. Who know? Half of these men geeky laughing about the situation can be in the closet. It's just wrong. I seen that boy. He in the car with his daddy, and his dad ain't ashamed of him. D Wade should be the one in the news. Gabrielle, you need to step back. Let the men do the man job. Women always taking over the man position. They always taking over the men. Let them two men deal with this. You need to step back. Step back, Gabrielle, and let the mama and her and the dad speak on this. Well, they got a voice. I just seen somebody do something. They got a voice. I'm really, Gabrielle, just like you said, here's what it is. Dominating. That man ain't thinking about what he ain't thinking about what Boosie say. You right. He ain't thinking about. She is. She is. God, why? 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 Why y'all think she is? Cause it ain't her child. And just like you said, is what it is, dominating. She's the dominating person in it. She's the controller. She act like she knows something that none of us know. Cause these women, they like men like that now. But to go back to what you said, is what it is. Dominating. It ain't her child. You got to watch women. You got to watch them women. When somebody talk about somebody else's child. Your child ain't getting no attention, so everybody, his child get attention. You act like you mad. Why she mad? Why is she going back at Boots? Why? That's a man. Them two men, let them two men deal with each other. She need to sit down and be quiet. She end up looking like a straight clown, going back and forth with Boosie. Thank you. Let them men talk about it. That's right. Let them men talk about that. Some women just need to move away. Let them men have that conversation. Y'all don't hear that dog, Jet Bob. They got that dog or dog. It come but goes around, comes around. All I got to say, I'm gonna sit back and he better mind his business and stop being a hypocrite with this thing, being hypocritical. Cause if the right person come along in them kids' life and they knock somebody out the way, not I ain't talking about hit them. Show them love in a different way, and it feels good. That's how it gonna be. The only thing, and I ain't got nothing to do with it. The only thing that I have a problem with him changing his sexuality due to the fact he not gonna be able to change it back. Once they click it, it's gone. But once this, he's so young, he ain't but 15. That's right. Once they do this, that boy gonna have to realize it ain't no changing back. He need to see a lot. He need to see some psychology before he changed. If he already did it, he did it. There's gonna be something he gonna have to live with. There's something he gonna have to deal with. He can find himself. He can find himself in a situation where he can meet somebody that way. Go both ways like that. It's so much going on in the eye. In the eyes. It's so much. Whatever happened, I pray that child don't live to regret it. Because many regret the changes they made. They are young. That's why we need daddies. We need fathers in these children's lives. We need a man figure. A good man figure in their lives. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We do. But to be on Gabrielle being all loud. Gabrielle really shocked me. She really shocked me as being loud like that and controlling. That ain't her child. Yes, I see a lot in his eyes too, Miss Lanita. Thank you. He is young and trying to figure out. He still don't know. He still don't know. He still don't know. Some older show do. A lot of them older regret right now. That boy's so confused. That boy is rich and confused. Rich and confused. See, the first of all, the money, the fame, and then go out here and meet the other children, fall in love, and that person don't love you no more. While he young, that person don't love him no more. He gonna be no pain, no gain. He don't want, suppose he, see, boy, that boy got issues, y'all. And the reason why I say he has issues, because if he get hurt by that boy that he love, that boy will do something to himself. He gonna do something to himself. Because I did all this for you and me, and then you leave me. I see it happen every day. These women go out here and do all this stuff for these men to change, to be look good for these men, and the man still doing the same thing. I see women same way, but it's not my place to laugh about what that child going through, when his dad is one there for him. So all these men who sitting here laughing just because you ain't got no children. And what Boosie don't understand is his son. That's where I'm at, Chandria. That's where I'm at. Never want another woman because of him. I tell you this. I saw a video today where men who regret changing to women are suing doctors because they feel they didn't do enough counseling, but they can't change that. That's what I just said is what it is. That's what I just said. That's what I said. They got that. They should have counseled for a whole year. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. That little young boy was so used to making decisions on his own. He was so used to making decisions on his own, doing what he want to do, rich, famous, doing what he want to do. And the mama, it was pressure on the mom, but the mom is a mother. Women gonna accept their children the way they are. They gonna cry, they gonna do all that. But daddy, but wait, what people trying to say that you still could have stepped in a little stronger than you did. But I know you feel that you ain't got nothing to say. You don't have no say so if you weren't there in your child's life. So your son think that he looking for you to be upset. Now your son supposed to be showing you pain, which you didn't fall into the pain. You didn't fall into the shame. You did what he didn't expect for you to do. Now your son don't understand why you accept that. See, there's a whole lot of mind thing on here, but the wrong person. What's up, Kathy? But the wrong person getting upset in there. Gabrielle need to step back. You right. He is used to making his decision because no one was around. The mama was telling him. The mama was telling D Wade. The mama was telling him. So he was busy taking the basketball up and down the court, making that money, sending that money. But it ain't all about money these days. It's about money, but these kids need to be raised. So all these men who got these sons and locked up, y'all need to step up and love your children for who they are. Y'all don't know what these children going through. I done told y'all I seen children get turned out in my eyes at work. And I didn't call that boy over there. I called the people who were doing it. I said, why y'all doing that boy like that? Why y'all doing that boy like that? Let me see what time it's got. Yeah, I said, why y'all doing that boy like that? Y'all wrong for doing that boy like that. See, I can be all the mom in the world, in all the daddy in the world, and can't figure out what happened. It don't be you. That ain't where it coming from. These children young. They experiencing a whole lot. And now in society, everything's sitting there in these kids' face. Woo! Don't forget, y'all. We got technology. Anything they want to know, Google it. Anything these children want to know, Google. And some children have been violated. Thank you. And it can happen, no matter how much money you have. Not saying this is no. That's the truth. You spoke the truth. We dealing with that now in society. Society has accept has accept things that back in my days we saw it, but we didn't see it. But now they doing it, and it's in your eyes. Ain't nobody understood what I just said. I don't even know if I can say it again. See, back in the days, they saw it. They didn't say nothing. They didn't see it. They saw it, but they didn't see it. But now it's in their eyes, and they see it. Everybody sees it. Everybody. It don't matter. Everything. It's so much exposure for children now. But they don't realize that they young, man. They going through something. Children go through that transition. But Wade wasn't going to be the person to get his son help, y'all. He wasn't going to be the right person. It's a lot. Sure it is. Wade couldn't be the person to make his son decisions for him. That's what Boosie got to realize, because it was his fault. Y'all don't know why him and his old lady got a divorce. His ex got a divorce and married Gabrielle. We don't know what goes on behind people's doors. But I never seen nothing where, well, y'all stop. Look, this it. Gabrielle is out of place. That ain't her son. What she worried about it for? That it should be Boosie and Wade. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't told it to fault him. Wade spend time with the basketball in the hand. Mama been seeing the sign, but the one that mama could do. But y'all stop. You're not coming back no more. Minnie, move. You're not getting in my lap. Move. Wait. But my thing is, Campus, stop it. Get down. But I'm just saying, with Gabrielle, now if he calls her out or her name, and he will be the bad guy. See, like you said, is what it is. It's so much in this. It's so much in this. Gabrielle need to sit back. She need to move back. That's supposed to be. Then I say get down. Minute, go back there. Move. It's so much in this right here. Why is Gabrielle so mad? She need to sit down. It's just like some of these relationships when it's just like a lot of these relationships, the stepmama always running her mouth. Let the mama and the daddy worry about their child. You need to sit down and let them deal with their child. That's what we dealing with now. Move out the way. Let this man deal with him and his ex. I think it's wrong for Boosie to be doing that, doing what he do. Go. Camper. Oh, Lord. Listen, my dog look like he about to jump out the door. Y'all, let me let this one up. I think, Gabrielle, you wrong. You wrong, sister. Hey, now you not move out my face, Camper, before you get your butt whooped. Y'all, it's hot out. This weather here is crazy. Boosie need to mind his business. And that's what he need to do. The mama was raising 3 boys. That, you know what? What it is. It was hard with her raising one. She got 3 boys. They need a man in their life. And the man one day. It's gonna be a lot of them like that. And ain't nothing nobody can say. It's a lot of men saying so busy work raising somebody else's child. They ain't raising their own child. Raise your own child. Stop letting other men raise your child. There's so many men out here raising other folks' children. It don't make no sense. She got 3 boys. Come on. It's a lot you got to teach boys. We ain't say she can't raise her son. A woman can't tell no boy what. You can say it, but still they gonna need a man. You ain't got to be with no man, but you can get a man. They got uncles, they got other people. But y'all, when children go through the pain, D Wade child going through, he been crying for help when he was 5. He cried for help when he was 4. He ain't just started crying for help. He been crying for help. Now it's D Wade know what's going on, but let Boosie deal with his own self, because he gonna have to deal when it come down the hills. Just because you let yours get it early, don't mean nothing. They can get tired of it and want something else. It's sad, y'all. I'm just disappointed. My thing is, I'm just disappointed in Gabrielle. She need to hush. She need to sit back. Just like in all these relationships now, these men letting your girlfriend talk to your baby mama in a kind of way, or you letting that man talk to your baby daddy in a kind of way. Like I have to tell a man, I had to tell when I was dating. One thing you need to do is don't say nothing to mine. Because you don't know their personality like I know their personality. Raise yours. You raise your own children. I raised mine before you stepped in the picture. Then we get the fussing. It's time, D Wade when it did he have that color. He needs to play a role in his son's life right now. To me, seems like he had a little sugar in his tank. We don't know. He literally had his son taken advantage of by letting an older woman. Boosie did. Oh, when he said that, he came, I let my son, I took my son, I let my son, and everybody, I let my son do this, and I let my son do that. That is not teaching how to be a man. Yeah, I do. I took a woman, when he said that, I was like, and you thought that gonna mean something. That still won't stop him from wanting a man. It still that feeling and that affection can do a lot to people. But I think Gabrielle need to sit down and step back and let Wade handle it. If Wade don't say nothing, her mouth should be what? Shut. Regardless they're her stepson or not. She don't start making movies. See, when that pandemic came through him, it opened up the doors for a lot of parents to see what was going on in their house. They got a chance to see what was going on in their house. Gabrielle questioned Boosie's sexuality. So he is gonna say something. She just didn't expect him to shoot back like he did. They need to let it die down. She need to move out the way. What she needs to do, what Gabrielle need to do, let them men handle their business. She need to close her mouth. She need to let them men, like you said, is what it is. Let them men have the table. Let them men have the table. And you sit down somewhere. Because if you say something about a person, they can clap back. Even though he wrong, he can still clap back. Why she mad? What's going on? Something ain't right about this. Why she so mad? Why she mad? She don't know. She don't know what that baby mama going through, knowing that her son like that. She don't know. It's just mamas love their children. She can still be hurt. Why is Gabrielle being the man and D Wade being the girl? Woo, child. I don't see how she feeling embarrassed. I don't see how she feeling embarrassed. I don't. I don't see how she feeling embarrassed. It ain't her child. It's not her child. She like attention. Gabrielle like attention, and she don't want these Wade children to get attention. How it gives attention to his mother. You gotta watch women, man. You gotta watch women. She just jealous because, see, she seemed to me allegedly like a selfish little brat. And D Wade's son getting too much attention to the media. But the young man should be like 17 now. 16, 17. I mean, I just think that a woman should stay in a woman's place. But men, y'all got to take y'all spot. Take y'all position. Get y'all position. Y'all letting y'all women get in. I know D Wade don't say, baby, stop letting that worry you. But baby, that's not fair. Now you need to go worry about your daughter. You need to go worry about your daughter, Gabrielle. Because y'all wasn't in them children's lives. That ain't them children's fault. But Boosie, mind your business. Mind your business when it come down to that boy. Mind your business. Mind your business when it come down to that boy. That lady got 3 boys. I know she's raising 3 boys. That ain't easy. Suppose the young... Hold on for a minute, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button. Suppose the young man thought this, but tried to determine, you said support the young man, that's right, through this, but try to delete him from surgery. Yes, he need help. Exactly, because her daughter could end up in the same predicament. That's true. I think she needs, I just be honest, exactly. You know what? I think she out of place. I think she's out of place and Boosie out of place. Both of them. Both of them out of place. Her and Boosie. She had 2 boys, and I think the other mama had 1. Something like that. But He has three sons total. Oh, D sons. I get you. You know, as mothers, we don't see signs like that because we love our kids regardless. And it don't just get like that. But the thing is, D Wade, oh, she has two. Now D Wade, not D Wade, but Boosie and Gabrielle, y'all both wrong. Both of y'all wrong. Both of y'all wrong. It ain't your child, and it's not your child either, Boosie. Both of y'all wrong. The mom and the dad ain't worrying about what y'all talking about. Y'all the one worrying about it. Because to be honest with you, Boosie, you got some young children. You don't know when it be times when you hear women say, I'm so sick of men. I am so sick of men. They did men saying, I'm so sick of women. But it's society, y'all. We living in a different time. And the only thing with that surgery, have he had surgery yet? Yeah, that boy had surgery. That's the only part I don't agree with. I wonder if he had surgery. I wonder did he have surgery? Do anybody know that question? Do y'all know D Wade's son had surgery or not? This is why some people are on the thank you. Thank you. Will you stop it? Cause you get on my nerves. People get depressed and hurt themselves. That's true. I don't know, but I still think he's too young. Yeah, we know that part. We know that part, Sandria. I just asked the question. It don't matter. We know that part. We just trying to find out. Oh, he hasn't. He hasn't had it. Let him go through his phase, Sandria. Let him go through his phase. Let Daddy enjoy his time with him now. Let him put in the time now. If he ain't had it, it's a good thing. Cause that's something that doctor explained to him. The doctor had to explain to that boy. All right. He had to talk to that boy. He had to educate. So what Wade is doing, Wade got to do all that. He got to go through that. He got a lot. He ain't gonna be able to make up. He gonna have to start from here. It's a lot of daddy. It's not gonna just happen to D Wade. It's gonna happen to a lot of daddies. This gonna happen to a lot of fathers. This has happened to a lot of fathers. It ain't nothing. This is what young folk doing now. Cause don't forget what we say to our children. We be so strict until we so blind. We so strict until we so blind. Well, daddy looking well, daddy looking suspect. I like to hear how y'all say suspect. And my daughter say that. One of my daughters. With daddy, with daddy looking suspect. So that is what Boosie was calling them out about. Boo need to mind his business. Cause somebody gonna be calling him out. He just need to see. Well, what I'm saying is he better watch it. Somebody, Boosie gonna be doing the same thing we see him talking about. We gonna be talking about Boosie. But goes around, come back around. We gonna be saying, we gonna be saying the same thing about Boosie. And he is. Boosie just need to mind his business because he being hypocritical about the situation. He's still being hypocrite. It's hot out here, y'all. I'm here to put on my shirt. Yeah, he being hypocritic with the thing. What if you do that? Y'all sit down, children. But I say this, man, they need to mind they business. Sit down, I said, Cap. Better start acting a fool. Sit down. Y'all not getting out this car. I should have left their butts at home. But I put it like this. I put it like this. When you talk about other folks' children, you better be prepared to come back. You better, all these folks thinking they children this and thinking they children that. Hey! All right! You got so many people talking about other folks' children. Better pray, hope the Lord you ain't gonna be, and somebody else gonna be talking about you, Boosie. Boosie, they gonna tear you up. They gonna tear Boosie up so bad it don't even make no sense. They tell Boosie, but they better pay more attention to the kids, okay? Oh, every family has it's now they do. They do. It's every family. For some reason, they better pay more attention to their kids, period, because the nannies and the mother are not all. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? All in other folks' business. That's how it be. You be all in everybody else's business. So you don't realize you need to mind your own business. All on the news. And Gabrielle, I am shocked. You know what? That pandemic brought everything out the closet. I just be sitting there and laugh. I just be sitting there and laugh. I just be sitting there laughing at folks. You talking about somebody else. Look, the church, look, hey y'all, they sitting there talking about, they sit up there talking, and get what the children saying. There it is. Hey y'all, Daddy don't know I'm like that. Daddy, look, the child like, Daddy don't know I'm like that, y'all. You better not tell him. Because that's going to be the child that's going to disappoint him. Move. Move your butt out the way. Oh, excuse me. Whew. But the new girlfriend. Will you stop it, Camper? Stop it. Hell, me smelling like a dog standing out there. Let me see. The new girlfriends and boyfriend needs to be. That's true. Gabrielle thinks she is still in her breath. Woo, and that ain't, you know the sad part about it. Yeah, what is? It ain't her child. Woo. Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all a mess. Y'all a mess. Stop. Sit down. Y'all a mess. Hey, but you know what? Y'all know that. It's others. It's other celebrities like this. But they quiet with it. It's some more celebrity out there with the same problem. D Wade ain't stuck with them folks say. I don't think he's saying sure. I'm about to show my baby. I'm about to show my son some love. And that's what the doctor told me. Mess. Y'all a mess. Let's get my glasses. I'm about to go out here on this corner. A lot of them. Woo. Going out here on this corner. I enjoyed the conversation. You know, it is what it is. You know, it happened that way. It's like that way. Give your child attention. Watch it. Spend time with your sons, daddies. Ladies, let these men spend some time with a man, period. Cause you don't have to be their father. It don't have to be their father. It don't have to be their father. It can be a man. He is dressing and it can just yeah, but yeah, y'all funny. Y'all, I gotta get some braids in my hair. I can't. I can't. Okay, baby, I'll talk to y'all later. I'm out, y'all.